Why not? Why not? Yes, with full Josh, okay? Sai Ram, with pranams at the lotus feet of our Bhagavan, dear brothers and sisters, let me greet you all on this happy holy day of Shivarathri celebration. Let us first of all thank Bhagavan for having brought us to this place, particularly on this day. Shivarathri is the holiest festival. Shivarathri concept is altogether different. We shall go into the details of it in the coming few minutes. Let me make it clear that Shivarathri is a celebration with a difference. With a difference. It is not conventional, customary, traditional celebration of gaiety, pomp and show. There are other festivals that we celebrate with all the pomp show, with all the festivity. But Shivarathri is different from those celebrations. Why? It is a festival of austerity, festival of penance, festival of meditation, festival of simplicity. No complexity here, no show here. Shivarathri once again is totally spiritual in its content. Therefore, my friends, I would like to draw your particular attention to this particular aspect of Shivarathri. There are two stages here. Two stages. The first stage, with an idol, say Rama or Krishna or Durga or Shiva, idol, I-D-O-L. There is another stage, ideal, I-D-E-A-L. Idol is the first stage, ideal is the second stage. Am I clear, please? Two, being a teacher, I am tempted to say 1, 2 like that. I beg your pardon, because it has become part of my life for 49 years, being a professor in the profession. Okay, point 2. When you have some idol here, some idol, they used to keep some idol. Oh, is there? Oh. When your idol or a photograph or any picture there, you have to offer flowers. You have to give arati. You have to keep some incense stick, dhupa. Dhupa, incense stick. Deepa, light. Naivedya, offering. Worship. All these physical activities are connected. Point to physical level. Physical level or ritualistic level. Ritual. Lighting a candle, lighting camphor stick, placing flowers, garlands, decoration. Ritualistic. Where the second step, ideal is first point here, the second, spiritual. This is ritual, this is spiritual. This is idol, that is ideal. Am I clear, sir? Good. And 3, because of the picture, We have a name and form. Am I clear? You see me here, this is Anil Kumar. Why? I have a name and a form. Clear? Name and form full aspect. What you call Nama Rupa. Nama is name, Rupa is the form. Clear? On that side, nameless, formless. Nameless, formless, that's the other side. A river has two shores. Ritual, spiritual, idol, ideal. Name and form, nameless, formless. Am I clear? Good. Fourth point. Because I have a name and a form, I have some qualities like kindness or compassion or cruelty or rudeness. These are qualities, attributes. That's one stage, attributes. The other is attributelessness. Beyond attributes, that's the fourth quality. You follow me? Attributeless. Fifth, darshan time, 9 o'clock. Nagar Sankirtan, 5 o'clock. Bhajan, 6 o'clock. This is bound by time. In Mandir, space. Kulwanta Hall, space. So this is time and space on one side. The other side, beyond time and space. Beyond time, and please understand the two shores, the two levels of awareness, beyond time and space. And here, this is seasonal or occasional. Christmas, 25th December, oh, Buddha Purnami May, Sri Rama Navami April, we give calendar to God also. God, you should be born on that day, you have no freedom to be born other day. Am I clear? You are to be born only in Ayodhya or nowhere else. So we give them the date and time, specific. Date and time and specific. One side. The other side is beyond time and space. Beyond time and space. My friends, one thing that bothers me very much is that we are not aware of these two shores. Those that are in this shore do not know there is the other shore. Those that are there on the other shore think they are on the shore, don't experience it. This is the main topic on which I want to talk to you this pleasant morning, because the spirit of Shivarathri, the philosophy of Shivarathri, the essence of Ishvara, the essence of Shiva is this, the other shore. What is it? Ideal, spiritual, timeless, spaceless, nameless, formless, attributeless, beyond time and space. So, this, the other shore, is the purpose, is the goal, is the target, is the aim, is the objective behind the celebration of Shivarathri. Then why Shivarathri then? Why? Piece of cloth. If this is a national flag, what do I do? Salute. Am I saluting piece of cloth? Saluting my nation. Is the cloth the nation? No. Cloth represents the nation. Cloth represents the nation. Or else, spread your national flag and sit upon that. People will put you in prison. Others will consider you madcap. Flag represents the nation and nation is not the flag. Please understand this. Flag represents the nation and nation is not the flag. Similarly, there is divinity is in the idol, and idol is not the only divinity. You cannot say this is divinity. Divinity is here, but that's not the only divinity. Right? Therefore, why is Shivarathri? It has got a lot of significance, so many interpretations, so many meanings. My friends, if at least one or two of you are convinced what I am trying to draw your attention, what I want to speak all about, the purpose is served. One or two enough. Because I am not here to entertain people. I am not here to tell you my personal experiences. Swami one day came in a car, I opened the door. If not you, somebody else will open the door. I am not here to tell you Swami looked at me. How do you know that he looked at you? He looks at everybody. The one who looks at everybody is God. The one who looks at only one is man. If you say Swami looked at me, means you got only human feeling but not the divine. Therefore I am not for such incidents that Swami looked at me, Swami came to the hostel, Swami came to the college. Arey, he is everywhere, why do you speak at the college? That he gave me ring, nonsense. Forget about it. Forget about it. Let us think of deep philosophical implications, spiritual ramifications, with thoroughness of understanding, with absolute awareness behind the celebration of Shivarathri. That is meaningful celebration, or else one among the many. To draw the contrast, Sri Rama Navami is birthday of Rama. Krishna Janmashtami is birthday of Krishna. Christmas is birthday of Christ. Shivarathri is it birthday of Shiva? No. No. So Shivarathri is not a birthday celebration. First thing, that's speciality of this. All other religious festivals are connected to or attached to birthday or something special. But Shivarathri has nothing to do with any birthday. Next. In English, you say Mr. Anil Kumar, Mr. Rao, Mr. Sharma, Mr. In Sanskrit, in India, we say Sri, S-R-I, Sri Rao, Sri Murthy, Sri Anil Kumar, Sri David, Sri Thomas, Sri. Why Sri? Mr. would have been good? No. Why? Swami wants you to be the master, but not a mister. You should be master, not a mister. Much less mistress. So forget about the master. He wants you to be master. But we are not yet masters. How can I call myself Master Anil Kumar? No. Unless I have got some paid people behind me, nobody will call me a master. It's not that. So Sri is the prefix to every name in this country. What do you mean by Sri? Sri means eternity. Eternity. Sri means richness. Sri means glorification. Sri means the wealth. Sri, immortal. So, Sri, when we put Sri to you, is not the body. There is consciousness inside you. There is divinity inside you. That Sri. Sri applies to the divinity within you. To body, you call it Mr. or slave or whatever you want, you can call it. But Sri relates to your consciousness, to your spirit, to your soul. That's it. In the case of Rama, Sri Rama, good, means what? Rama has got his body. Divinity of Rama is Sri. Krishna. Sri Krishna. Krishna is the body, Sri, divinity in Krishna. But nobody says Sri Shiva. Anybody? Sri Shiva. Shiva is not a person to put Sri. For a person I can put Sri. He is not a person. So, no Sri. No Sri Shiva, no Sri Shankara, no Sri Shambho. No. No Sri to poor Shiva. Poor man has no Sri. All others have Sri. Why has he no Sri? Shiva, why? He is not the body. He is not the person. Then who is Shiva? Who is Shiva? Shiva is a phenomenon. Shiva is a phenomenon, but not a person. Shiva is divine, totally divine. No trace of human tendency. He is humane but not human. He is humane but not human. He is not a person. Shiva is cosmic energy, the divine energy, the master of this universe, spread everywhere. If this mic is here, it has a form and a place, a time. If this mic is everywhere, what is its form, what is its name? That which is everywhere has no form, has no name. That which is at one place has a name and a form, time and space. But that which is everywhere, beyond time and space. With the periphery, nowhere, and center, everywhere. So Lord Shiva has his God, his periphery everywhere. And anywhere. And center everywhere. Therefore, Shiva is a very beautiful concept. But our people blindly follow the ritualistic method. Easy. Stand in a queue, just beat both of your cheeks, return, think that a birth in Vaikuntha, heaven is guaranteed. Every fool will have foolish followers. We can't help them. Let us analyze. Ratri, night. Why night? Why not day? Is Shiva absent in the day? Why don't you say Shiva day? Why Shiva night? Why? That's all right. No. Why? Night indicates darkness. Darkness is ignorance. In this darkness of ignorance, by constant contemplation of the divinity, we'll have the light of enlightenment. We'll have the light of knowledge, the light of wisdom. That is Shivarathri. So Ratri, which is dark, darkness symbolizing ignorance, is dispelled with the repetition in constant contemplation of the divine. Shivarathri. All right. Then Shiva, as I said, Shiva is a concept. Ratri, darkness. Shiva, Shivarathri. What is Shiva? No, please sit down, please sit down. Please, sir, don't worry. Let us be happy with whatever we have. We are happy at least we have got the mic functioning. Grateful to God that He brought you here. That's enough. That's enough. Even nothing is there, I'll stand there and speak to you. Anil Kumar is not a fellow to go back like that. I will never go, I'll stand there. My voice is enough to reach 1,000 people. There is no problem. And so, let us examine Shivarathri, its various dimensions. My body, before bath, not clean. After bath, supposed to be clean. Am I right? This hall, supposed to be clean after sweeping. Before that, dirty. There are two stages in matter. Clean, dirty. Neat, awful. Good, good and bad. In matter, two aspects. But in energy, can you say bad energy, good energy? Sir, I have bad energy. Oh, go to the mental hospital. There is nothing like bad energy and good energy. You cannot say bad heat to good heat to. It's not like that. So this is totally pure, totally good. There is no chance of being bad. Therefore Shiva means, Shivam meaning auspicious. Shivam means auspicious. What? Yes. What is auspicious? Life is auspicious. Not the body. If the body is auspicious, the moment fellow collapses, all others are in a hurry to dispatch it. So body is not auspicious. Body is not at all auspicious. If fellow dies at 9 o'clock, relatives will see to it that his body is disposed of to the burial ground or cremation by 12, as early as possible. So body is auspicious, you don't burn it, you don't bury it. So body is not auspicious. Mind is not auspicious. Why? Nagar Sankirtan, pure, beautiful, devoted, spiritual thoughts. Nagar Sankirtan. Darshan time 50% diluted. Evening bhajan time 40%. After bhajan, 0% of purity. Therefore, even the mind is a simple example. While we are in Puttaparthi, we are very calm, very peaceful, we are very spiritual, highly accommodating. By the time we leave the compound wall, you should see how everyone shouts. Of course, some shout even here. They have got extra load and some license to shout. Licensed shouters. Something like licensed porters on the railway platform. We have got some shouters to shout with a license. Therefore, my friends, mind is not auspicious because it goes on changing. Supposing I feel jealous of you, inauspicious. I wish good all of you, auspicious. I'm praying for your downfall. Aha, what a wonderful prayer. But I am praying for loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. That everybody be happy. Peace, peace, peace. Good mind. So mind has got both the surfaces, good and bad. So mind is not auspicious. Mind is not auspicious. Then let us think of intellect. It is also not auspicious. Why? Whatever I do is correct, okay? Whatever you do is wrong. These are the points in my favor. Intellect is cunning. Intellect is put to use in defense of your stand. How many of us will get up and say, I'm wrong, I'm sorry? None of us will say that. I have many points to say you are always wrong. Particularly with aging, above 60, we feel that we are 100% correct. And the other person is 100% wrong. That's a geriatric problem. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Yes, middle age. I may be right or wrong, still young. Therefore, my friends, if I feel I'm always right, you're always wrong, geriatric, very close to national anthem, to finish off his life. Therefore, intellect that comes in support of your stand, in support of your feeling, in support of your action, is also not auspicious. In other words, body is not auspicious, mind is not auspicious, intellect is not auspicious. So what? There is a divinity inside. Coat, shirt, banyan, there is chest inside. That's more important. Similarly, the three levels of the human personality, the physical personality, the psychological personality, the intellectual personality, three levels. All the three are inauspicious. For all the three circles, center is one. Small circle, center. Bigger circle, center. Still bigger, center remains the same. That center is auspicious. Periphery, inauspicious. Circles, totally inauspicious. Center is auspicious. What is that center? Your life, your consciousness, your awareness, that is auspicious. So Shivarathri is a recognition of, identification of, awareness of, being conscious of the center of everybody, which is consciousness or divinity, which is soul or the spirit. Got my point? So this Shivarathri calls for the awareness, for the knowledge, for the experience of the center, which is the only auspicious. All the three others are inauspicious: body, mind, intellect. The first thing I said was, Shiva is not a person, that Shiva is a phenomenon. The second point I said was, Sri is never attached to Shiva, because Shivam himself is auspicious. When I say sugar, I don't need to say sweet sugar. Sugar is supposed to be sweet. Why do you say sweet sugar? Extra. Means you have got some other sugar which is not sweet. It's not like that. Therefore, Shiva meant actually auspicious. Sri meant auspicious. So, there cannot be double auspiciousness. So, there is no Sri. That's second thing I want to tell you. Third point I brought your attention is, night, the darkness, the ignorance. By chanting the Lord, you come to the light, which is wisdom. The third point I said. And the fourth thing is awareness of the center, the consciousness. Am I right? Then, Shiva has another name. His name is Shankara. Shankara. Who is Shankara? Syam, meaning all good. Kara, the giver. The giver of all that is good to us. Oh, I see. Is he not giving bad? Who is giving bad then? Is there another Shiva 2 who gives you bad? Shiva 1 gives you good. Shiva 2 gives you bad. There are no two Shivas. All that Shiva gives is good. But what we do is, we mismanage in its permutation and combination. Simple example, vegetables, salt, chili powder, so oil, I am not a cook, I don't know. This stuff, all the things are there, fresh. You have to make some curry or you have to make some sambar. When you add more salt, what will happen? You cannot touch it. When you add more chili, what will happen? You land on the moon. It's not the fault of the sambar. It is not the fault of the ingredients. Why? Chili powder is fresh. Salt is fresh. Vegetables are fresh. Then why sambar is bad? Combination. So whatever God gives is pure and good. But in our mismanagement, because of our manipulation, because of selfishness, we adulterate it, we pollute it. So this pollution, this adulteration is because of our mismanagement. Why the air is polluted? Why air pollution? God has not polluted air. We are here. Oh God, give us pure air. We'll pollute it enough. You give me pure water. We'll thoroughly, totally pollute it. That is purity, this is impurity. Therefore, Shankara, the giver of all good, it calls for maintenance of goodness. Let us maintain all that is good given by God. We don't use that way. The hands are given to serve, but I use the hands to stab you. Is that the good way? No. The feet are given to go to the temple or circumambulate the temple, but if feet take me to clubs to play cards, oh, that's not the way. Therefore, Shankara, meaning, O God, the giver of all that good, help me to keep it good. Help me to keep it good. Continue to be good. Let me not adulterate. Let me not pollute. Let me not misuse. Let me not disuse. Let me maintain that purity. That is the second implication of Shivarathri. Shivam, Shankara. Then third name of Shiva is this. Usually, worldly meaning and spiritual meaning. Our Satya Sai Baba is the divine who gives spiritual meaning but not worldly meaning. Not worldly meaning. He will give you the inner insight, the spiritual meaning. What is that word? Digambara. Digambara. The worldly meaning is the one who is nude or naked. So everyone is Digambara in bathroom. Do you mean to say you are Shiva? We are Shiva in bathrooms because we are naked. Useless fellow number one. No. Baba gives the meaning. Dik. Dik meaning pole. Dik pole. How many poles? South, north, east, west, 4 poles. Ambara, umbrella. All the 4 poles, umbrella, meaning universal, meaning cosmic, meaning omnipresent, omniscient, everywhere. Digambara. Oh, you are present, you are universal, you are global, you are everywhere. That is the meaning of Digambara. Therefore, when I say, Oh Digambara, meaning, Oh God, who is everywhere. O Shankara, meaning, O the giver of all the good, who would help me to keep it that pristine purity, and Shivam, to make my life auspicious, to remind myself that auspiciousness with which I am born. Then comes next name of Shiva. You follow me, please? Would you follow me? Or I am speaking something high. I don't, or you want some stories? Lorry is coming, a fellow fell down. If not today, tomorrow another lorry will come. Chacha, I am not for those stories. Let us get into philosophy. Let us get into spirituality. Life is not bundle of stories. Life is not bundle of experiences. Life has got essence. Life has got some philosophy behind it. Life has to be led in a particular direction. With that anxiety, with that concern, I am drawing these points to your attention. Not that I do not know stories. I spoke of enough of stories for 25 years. Enough is enough. I don't want to end my life with these experiences, these stories. No. Let us go deeper and deeper and deeper. You see, ionic level. At the level of the ions, let's go. Right. The question is this, my friends. We are born and reborn. Born, die, reborn. This is a cycle. Birth and rebirth. Janma, punarjanma. Birth and rebirth. Why? Why should I be born now? Why should I be born again? If not born again, what is going to happen? How many circles are there? How many cycles I passed through? How many lives I had in the past? Why? We don't want it. It happened, okay. Not that, my friends. The birth, janma. The cause for birth is karma, action. Cause for janma, birth, is karma, action. Understand it. If you do good action, you'll have good life, good birth. If bad action, bad birth. So action is the cause for birth and rebirth. Oh, I see. What is the cause for action? What is the cause for action? Thought. Thought is the cause. Oh, I see. How do you say? Good thoughts, good actions, good birth. Bad thoughts, bad actions, bad birth. Thought is the cause. Oh, I see. Where does it arise? Thought. Where does it arise? Mind. Sir, thoughts are there without my mind. Something wrong with you. The thoughts come out of the mind only. Good mind, good thoughts, good actions, good birth. Bad mind, bad thoughts, bad actions, bad birth. Pakka scientific. Pakka scientific. It is not belief. It is not dogma. It is not fanatism. It is not a fiction. It is not a hypothesis. It is not an imagination. It is pakka scientific. Fact of facts. You follow me? Therefore, to begin with mind, to end with birth. So mind is the cause for birth. To be birthless. To be birthless. Why should I be birthless? If you are birthless, you will be deathless. If you want to be deathless, you should be birthless. But not senseless. But not useless. So, if we want to be birthless, what should we do? Why do you want to be birthless? We want to be deathless. Why not let there be death? I don't know anybody who loves death. So in order to be birthless, what should we do? What is the cause for the birth? Action. Cause for the action? Thought. Cause for the thought? Mind. If the mind is gone, if the mind is gone, if mind is not there, if the mind is killed, if the mind is annihilated, if the mind is passive, if the mind is inactive, if the mind is withdrawn, if the mind is silent, no thought. When there is no thought, no action. When there is no action, no birth, problem solved. Problem solved. Oh, problem is with the mind. Mind is the cause. It is the troublemaker. We don't know that because we think I think I am the mind. When I think I am the mind, I get dualistic thoughts. Anger, peace, kindness, cruelty, all this duality. Duality is the nature of the mind. How to remove the mind? How to get out of the mind? How to break the chains of the mind? How to make the mind empty? How to vacate the mind? How to evacuate the mind? How to annihilate the mind? How to make the mind powerless? How to make the mind silent? Oh, is mind not silent? Yes, it's not silent. Some of you may be sitting here thinking of the canteen. Some of you may be here thinking of evening program. Abhishek, I should be there. Some of you may be thinking of your return journey tomorrow, taxi arranged or not. So mind is not silent, it is very active. Because mind is active and superactive, we fall sick. Superactive mind, proactive mind, too much thinking of the mind leads to blood pressure. Blood pressure leads to hypertension. Hypertension leads to cardiac arrest. That's it. Full stop to the life. Why? We are the cause for that. Why don't we make our mind silent? Huh? How to make it? Why don't you withdraw our mind? Why don't we make our mind inactive? Why? How to do that? First thing, let us know the whole mischief monger is the mind. The mischief monger, the trouble monger, the cause for death, the cause for birth and rebirth is the mind. Therefore, the nature of the mind must be known. The mind must be under check. The mind must be under control. How to do that? How to do that? Satya Sai Baba gives us key in a most simple way that no other person ever has given. By God's grace, I have gone through many books, blessed with many opportunities of listening to great people. To my knowledge, no one has given such a simple technique. Such a simple technique. What is that? Very simple. This is my glass. I am not the glass. This is my glass and I am not the glass. Anybody says, I am the glass? These are my glasses and I am not the glasses. Clear? This is my coat and I am not the coat. So understand, I and mine. This is mine, but I am separate from it. This is mine, but I am separate from it. My head, meaning what? Who is that my? My stomach, my leg, my ear, my ears. Who is that my? Are there many mice? M-I-C-E, mice may be there. You see, there is not one owner for the ear, another owner for the leg, another owner for the eye. Are there different owners? Only one owner. So my leg, my hand, my that my is consciousness. My mind, the owner of the mind is also same man. So that the mind of divinity, mind of spiritual splendor, spiritual radiance, spiritual grandeur, that mine, my, that is divinity. All the rest are mine. My is divine, mine are only properties. Am I clear? Therefore, my friends, Shivarathri wants us to know our mind thoroughly. How the mind is working, how the mind wants whole thing, how the mind goes on competing, how the mind is making my life miserable, meaningless, grief-stricken, full of desires, endless. So let me know my mind. How to know your mind? First to know that you are not the mind. Know that you are not the mind. What? Yes. Supposing somebody will come and say, my mind is not peaceful. My mind is restless. Who is that my? Meaning, you are not the mind. My leg, my body, meaning you are not the body. Who is that my? That is consciousness or purity. So the more and more you know that mind is separate from you, there will be distance created. When you think you are the mind, there is no distance, you are the mind. Therefore you cry in the morning, laugh by night. Dance in the morning, make others dance in the night. When you are the mind, these things will come. When you are not the mind, that mind is yours. Mind is yours and you are not the mind. The moment we understand that I am not the mind, a distance is created. That distance, if it is more and more, mind loses its entity. Mind loses its identity. Mind loses its form, shape, name, function, everything gone. Let us increase the distance between the real I consciousness and the mind, pseudo I, false I. How to do that? There are two ways. Sathya Baba is not a politician to speak and run away from us. He is not a politician. He gives a solution also. He gives us, there are two ways. The first way is bhajan. Bhajan, singing the glory of God. That's what we do in Shivarathri. Go on doing bhajans. What will happen? Why should I be bhajans? To make my vocal cords painful? Why? Why? In bhajan, what should happen? What should happen is forgetfulness of your body. You forget your body. Particularly when Swami sings songs like that. Krishna Jai, hey Krishna Jai, Krishna 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 Jai, Govinda Krishna Jai, go. Where are you? Up. Take off. You forget your limitation. You forget your body when you sing the glory of God. Bhajan. That is the meaning of akhanda bhajan. Akhanda bhajan meaning the endless singing of the glory of God. That why? To be aware of the consciousness. Why? To make the mind passive, silent, or else not. When the mind is active, either it is egoistic or frustrated. Either it is depressed or elated. Either it insults or get insulted. Either it is a shame unto itself nor shameful. Therefore, maintain a distance between you and your mind. Let the mind be lost. Let the mind be silent. Let the mind slowly lose its entity by singing of the glory of God. That is bhajan purpose. But we don't know. But we go and sing how he is, who is singing, who is not singing, how people are. Is playing on harmonium correct? Is the beat correct? Gone. Purpose is gone. It is gone to dogs. True bhajan should make you forget yourself. True bhajan should make you forget where you are, what the time is. You look at some faces, as they do bhajan, the face go on changing. If you say, why are you like that? Oh, is that so? I don't know. There is an expression that you do not know. There is an expression which is not under your control. Because bhajans will take over. The spirit of bhajans will take over. And during bhajans, mind is gone. What happens to mind? Has it gone to bus stand or airport? No. It got dissolved into the consciousness. It got dissolved into consciousness. It got dissolved in bhajan, in singing, in praise of the God. Therefore, there is no mind now. There's one way, easy way, simple way. Very easy way, simple way, which is the best way, the only way in Kali Yuga. There is another way, tough way. It's rather tough. That is necessary today. We want tough way today because we are tough people. We don't believe immediately as in the past. We don't trust anybody as in the past. We don't love selflessly. We don't know what is truth because it has long been forgotten. For the present life, full of doubt, full of confusion, full of anxiety, full of tension, full of scientific exploring, excavating, experimenting, technological mind, tough process is necessary. Very tough process is necessary for us. Because our mind is technological. Right from age of 3, every child goes on playing with cell phone. Tuck, 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 tuck. I don't know how they do it. If I ask them to teach me, they have no time nor patience to explain me. So from the age of 3, when you go on with this machinery, if I tell any philosophy, no, why? No, why are the two things I get. Therefore, the modern is full of doubt. The modern mind is full of confusion. The modern mind is chaotic. The mind is scientific, technological, reasoning. Therefore, mind is never cool. Mind is never calm. Mind is never balanced. It is always as in Chicago airport or LA airport, full of flights for every 10 seconds. Thoughts. Therefore, my friends, tough way we have to follow because today is these days are tough days. How do I say that? Long back, for malaria, they used to give polydrine tablets. After some time when they were giving polydrine tablets, malaria is not cured because body has developed resistance. Then they had to give him Avoloclar tablets. Even they failed. Later they started giving quinine. So they have to change the drugs because body is overcoming. Whatever you give, it falls sick. Therefore, our mind requires new treatment. It needs new therapy, new therapeutic techniques. What are the new therapeutic techniques? We need of the hour. If I ask some American or a German or man from France, we tell them, no, I'm sorry. Don't tell me stories. Tell me the process. Explain the reason. So we should be reasonable in our approach. We should be practical in approach. That is the technique, what is called meditation. Meditation is the second technique. The first technique is repetition of God's name, where mind merges with the divine, what we call manolaya, merger of the mind. The second technique, meditation, by which mind is withdrawn or mind is annihilated, manonashana. Manonashana, annihilation of the mind or withdrawal of the mind, is the second technique of meditation. What is meditation? What is meditation? Sir, I sit 6 o'clock, I meditate. On what are you meditating? First cup of coffee. It is coffee meditation and not divine meditation. When the servant maid would come, no. Who is the fellow whom I should shout at this morning? Who is the fellow who has not greeted me yesterday? Nonsense. I sit like that, breathe heavily, continue to breathe heavily until you get backache. What is true meditation? When do you call it is meditation? Meditation is not to be taught, but meditation has to be caught. Meditation is to be caught and not taught. What is that which is caught? Thoughtlessness. Thoughtless state. Mind without thoughts. A state where there are no thoughts is a state of meditation. Some people say green light came to me, Bapa appeared in my meditation. That's not meditation. That's only concentration. All the forms that you get are because of concentration. But in meditation, no forms should appear. Meditation is thoughtless process, no thought. Then what is meditation? Emptiness. Emptiness. Vacuum. That vacuum, that emptiness is what meditation is all about. In that meditation, how to meditate again? One, the path of inquiry, Atma Vicharana. What do you mean by path of inquiry? Am I the body? No. Am I the mind? No. Am I the intellect? No. Am I the world? No. Am I the senses? No. Then who am I? You are divine. You are divine. You are spark of the ultimately you land up in consciousness. By saying no, 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 you go to the correct point. This is what is called the path of inquiry. Atma Vicharana. Mimamsa, other name. There is other path of this meditation. What is that other path? I have got this glass. I concentrate on this glass. I don't look at you. I don't see you anywhere. Anybody, concentrate on the glass. First step, concentration. Second step, this glass has a lid above. This glass has water in it. Same glass is so good, so beautiful. Same glass is kept here every day. Only thought about the glass. Looking at the glass, not anybody else, is concentration. Thinking about the glass, nothing else, is contemplation. Contemplation, second step. You follow me? And third step, when you go on thinking of the glass, no other thought, you become the glass. You are lost. No, you become that what you think of. When you think of God, you become God. When you think of buffalo, you become buffalo. As you think, so you become. So in deep meditation, I concentrate on that object. I go on thinking, contemplate, and finally I become that object. Meditation. This is the second technique. So Shivarathri is the holy night of both. One by singing His glory, first method, Mano Laya, merger of the mind. Shivarathri has second aspect. Since Shiva is not human, since Shiva is a phenomenon, I think of Him, path of inquiry, meditation. So Shivarathri is the day of merger of the mind. Shivarathri is the day of annihilation of the mind. Shivarathri is the night of meditation. Shivarathri is a state of thoughtlessness. Shivarathri is the day that is fully auspicious. Shivarathri is the day of recognition of the reality of the divine that is universal, not local, it is global. Beyond name, beyond time, beyond space, nameless, spaceless, timeless, attributeless. That is holy Shivarathri. That is the true light that we should get to get out of the darkness of ignorance. One more aspect I should tell you, my friends. I explained Shivam, Shankara, Digambara. I explained all these names. Now I'll explain two more names. It is said in the scripture, in some scriptures, if you have got one desire, to fulfill that desire, you have to be born again. Simple. Where are the desires? Well, desires in the leg? Or in my knees? Because sometimes I have knee joint pains. So desires, they have no time to have desires because they are aching and paining. So where are the desires? The desires are in the mind. Mind is bundle of desires. Because the mind we are born again and again. When you withdraw the mind, and there are no desires, no birth, no birth. Desire is the cause for birth. Meaning, the mind that has got the desire is the cause for birth. So, how to be desireless? How to be desireless? That is the problem. If we know the negative side, why am I dissatisfied? Because of desires. Why I grumble for everything? Desires. Why I trouble everybody? Because of desires. Why I want position, influence, money, name, fame? Desires. They are the responsible for misery. So if you understand the reason for the misery, the reason for sadness, the reason for unhappiness, very easy to know that desire is the root cause. Be desireless. When you are desireless, you will be happy, you will be blissful, you will be satisfied, you will be peaceful. So, the desireless state is meditation. Thoughtless state is meditation. Meditation is not a desire. Meditation is a state. Meditation is a state, but not a desire. What is that state? Desireless state. What is that state? Thoughtless state. What is that state? Emptiness, vacuum. You understand that? Therefore, Shivarathri is the one of meditation. To be desireless. Kama Hari. Shiva has name Kama Hari. Kama is desire. Hari, the one who removes all desires. We come to Baba with the desires in the beginning. Swami, I want that, I want that, I want that. Baba is very kind, he goes on giving. Waiting when you will be desireless. He is waiting when you will be desireless. He is granting desires so that you will be desireless. So what is true desire? Desire to be desireless. The only desire is to be desireless. When you are desireless, what happens? Mind is gone. When the mind is gone, what is happening? Consciousness remains. You understand me? So, God will help us to be desireless, Kama Hari. When you are desireless, Kama Hari, you will not be born again. I want to be the chairman, I want to be the convener, I want to be rich man, I want to be partner of Bill Gates, I want to be a member of the royal family in UK. Desires will make you born and again and again. When there are no desires, no rebirth at all. Mrutyunjaya. Mrutyunjaya. Mruti meaning death. Jaya, the conqueror of death. Who conquers death? Who conquers death? The one who is never born. A fellow who is born is sure to die. Show me any fellow, sir, he is born but still alive. It is a plastic birth. It is synthetic birth. It is artificial birth. Anything that is born is sure to die. To be deathless, we should be birthless. To be birthless, we should be desireless. To be desireless, we should be free from the chains of the mind. That is Shivarathri. Kamahari Murtyunjaya. Understand this? There are two more attached to Shivarathri. One is not to sleep the whole night. Some people say, Prof.Anil Kumar, you know, the whole of Shivarathri I did not sleep. Who asked you not to sleep? Because you didn't get sleep, you have not slept. Last night I could not sleep. So is that Shivarathri? Sleeplessness is not Shivarathri. To forsake sleep is not Shivarathri. In the name of Jagarana. Jagarana meaning to be sleepless. So when I don't sleep, do you mean I'll get to heaven directly? No. Watchman is sleepless. Watchman of all quarters, of all flats, he doesn't sleep. So is he Shiva? No. So sleeplessness or forsaking sleep is not celebration of Shivarathri. What do you mean? You are asleep. Get up, wake up. Wake up to the light of consciousness. Beware of your consciousness, the super consciousness, the soul, the spirit, the Atma. Be wakeful. Be wakeful to the consciousness within. That is meaning of sleeplessness. When I don't sleep means what? I am wakeful of the consciousness. I am aware of the consciousness. That is being sleepless. Am I clear, sir? There is another one that is followed. That is fasting, upavasa. Some people say, I don't eat. I don't eat. Good, food problem is solved. Doctors also say, don't sleep, don't eat much. So because of fever, I don't eat that night. So, heaven, huh? No. Because I'm fight with wife, I may not take food. So, heaven. In that case, every husband should have gone to heaven by now. It's not that. Not eating is not upavasa. Fasting is not upavasa. Upa meaning near, vasa meaning living. Living near God, upavasa. Singing His glory is nearness to God. Reading His book, nearness to God. Listening about Him is nearness to God. Meditating upon Him is nearness to God. Don't think sitting in a mandir is nearness to God. Do you mean other fellows are away from God? There is method in madness. Our madness has no limitation. Do you mean say it's only sitting in mandir is upavasa? No. You may be in the flight. You may be in the bus station. You may be in the railway station. You may be in your office. You may be on the bed. When the thought of Swami comes, it is upavasa. When you look at his picture, upavasa. When you listen to his lecture, upavasa. When you speak about him, upavasa. When you listen to him, somebody speaking about him, upavasa. Upa near, vasa living. Living close to divinity, not simply fasting. So, Shivarathri is the night of celebration, of being alert, awake to the reality of divinity. Shivarathri is a celebration of being close to the divinity. Shivarathri is not an ordinary festival. Shivarathri is not a ritual. Shivarathri is the holiest of the holy, because it is of meditation leading to that emptiness. May that Shiva, the Lord, the philosophy, the phenomenon, the spirituality, the divinity, the awakening of your consciousness be with you forever and evermore. Thank you for being here this morning, for listening to the talk in rapt attention. Before I close, I would invite any questions you have. Kindly feel free. Questions? Questions, please. If you have no questions, we'll disperse. Yes? You come here. I don't hear you. Yes?
How the mind pick up? It keep on coming. How the mind, the root of the mind.
Root of the mind.
Yeah.
Where is the mind first to know the root? Where is the mind to know the root? This is the brain but not the mind. What is here in the head is the brain but not the mind. Mind is everywhere. Mind within a person is the individual mind. Mind everywhere is the universal mind. Therefore, the root of the mind is ego, I-ness, entity, identity. That must be gone by inquiry. Thank you. Any other question? Yes? Yes. Oh, if you come near, I can hear you more. Better. Okay.
If you are wordless, are you then going to heaven and not coming back incarnate? Or are you in the eternal now?
Wow, good. You're from America?
From the Netherlands.
Netherlands,
I
wow.
studied philosophy, so
Oh, good.
interesting question.
Good boy, good boy, good. Quite an young man putting an interesting question. Oh, yeah. Good. That's a good question. If you are birthless, where are you? Simple example. Here is fire. Fire. Out of this fire, some sparks have come. Right? The sparks that have come out of the fire are the individuals. And the sparks that come back to the fire is birthlessness. Waves that come out of the water are the individuals. Ocean is eternal, birthless state. So you will remain what you are. You lose your entity. You are one with the infinite. You become finite because of birth. We are birthless, you are infinite. Unlimited, indeterminate, eternal, immortal, everlasting, blemishless, unpolluted, crystal clear, effulgent, brilliant, radiant, divinity itself. Am I clear? That's good. Thank you. Next question, please. Yes.
I have a confusion about the chamakam.
About?
About the chamakam.
Chamakam, yes, yes. Yes.
I don't know if I understood properly the meaning, but as long as I could read in English, it said something like, in my next birth, give me this and that and this other thing. So, if the main purpose is to be birthless, then why sing chamakam?
You are from?
Peru.
Peru. Oh, Spanish.
Of course.
Oh, Peru. I know, I had been there, Peru. Oh, Lima? I came to Lima. How is everyone there? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Okay. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? The point is this. I'm repeating the question because she has not said on the mic. For your benefit, I'm telling. Chamaka is a part of the prayer where you go on asking God, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. This life and next life also. Why did you pray like that? Because you have got desires. When you have no desire, nothing to ask. So, there is a procedure. I desire. This is the way to fulfill your desires. I have no desire. Yes, you are divine. Because you are at the human level, with desires, it suggests prayer to have your desires fulfilled. It is not for a man who is desireless. Am I clear? Thank you. Yes? Any question, please?
I listened to one cassette. Baba said, Brahma, the meaning of Brahma is one thought. The meaning of Vishnu is many pure thoughts. So this world is created by the first thought, Om, and then many thoughts. Then we go back to no.
Okay. We need, sir, these are all different states of thought, variety of thoughts. The birth of thought is Brahma. The development of the thought is Vishnu. Thoughtless is Shiva. Birth, growth, death. Birth Brahma, growth Vishnu, death Shiva. So the birth of the thought is Brahma. The growth of the thought Vishnu. The thoughtless is Shiva. Only three names given after all. Petrol here, gasoline there. Rupee here, dollar or there. Here bathroom, here restroom there. Only difference in vocabulary, the terms, but the essence is same. Thank you. Any other question, please? Okay. Yes? Anybody? Yes, sir. Mm.
And in energy there is no separation.
Correct.
But we do have something like positive energy and negative energy. Now,
Wow. Good, sir. Thank you. That's why we need tough techniques today. Not as in the past, close your eyes and sing the glory. That's past. Today is inquiring, searching mind. Positive energy, negative energy. Simple example. I got the knife. I can use that knife to cut vegetables. I can use that knife to stab another fellow. This is positive, that's negative. Knife is knife. Knife is knife. So this knife can be positive and can be negative depending upon the way how you use it. Knowledge for awakening, knowledge for make a living. Money to be rich enough, money sacrifice. So for everything, positive and negative, depending upon its usage. But as it is neutral. Am I clear, sir? That's it. Thank you very much. Yes.
If the chamakan is proper for a person that has desires, and it is not proper for a person that is desireless, is it proper for a person that wants to be desireless?
Yes, if you are silent and meditative, that's why Baba said clearly, Namakam, Chamakam, they are the parts of Veda. The Veda, the holy text, these are the parts there. But Veda is dual. Veda is dual, but Vedanta, the ultimate, is non-dual. So when you aim at the ultimate, Veda is not necessary. Some people come and tell me, Anil Kumar, we are not able to chant Veda. The answer I give them is, God knows English also. Don't think God listens to Sanskrit prayers. He is not a Sanskrit student. He knows Telugu, French, English, no problem. Yes, any more please? Okay. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutangamaya samastaloka sukhino bhavantu samastaloka sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Sri Sathya Baba Ji ki. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Sri Sathya Baba Ji ki. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Sri Sathya Baba Ji ki. Thank you.